So you want one medium butternut squash that you have peeled and cut up into about 1-inch chunks. And this is a really toughie. So once you have your pieces cut up, I just put them in a bowl because we're going to roast this now. And in order to do that, I want to give that some really great flavor. So we're going to start with a little bit of salt and some honey. The reason I'm using the honey is I want to approximate that flavor of the zucchajala. So zucchajala is much sweeter than our squash, as I was saying. So this is going to give it that added sweetness. So about 1/3 cup of honey, warmed honey, to 1 medium squash cut up. And then we want a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Remember, that's olive oil that comes from the very first pressing of the olives. It's going to give great flavor to this. And so you just toss this together. And you want to put your oven on 350 degrees. This is going to bake for about 25, 30 minutes, just until a little knife can be easily inserted into the squash. So we're going to put this on a bake sheet. So there's mine. And on it goes. Try to keep it in a single layer so that it all cooks evenly. Isn't that beautiful? And it's going to be very pretty with the meat that we're going to have today, which is pork. So let me set that aside and put this in the oven. I did say 350 degrees, didn't I? Now let me get that squash that I made for you. And it looks beautiful. This is going to be a nice complement to that pork because it has a nice sweet taste to it. And you see, it's just nicely cooked. Still holding its shape, but it's cooked. So now we want to transfer that to a bowl. So there's the beautiful squash. We get this out of the way. And now, to finish this off, I've got a beautiful butter sauce here. All I really did was melt a stick of butter, and I added some fresh sage leaves. If you don't know what sage is, this is sage. Isn't it beautiful? And it's from my husband's garden. So that's what's in here, minced up. So there go the sage leaves with the butter. You toss this to coat. Look at how pretty this is. This reminds me of fall. And then the last thing I like to add with this are nuts. I like either hazelnuts or you could use walnuts. These are walnuts. So some walnuts go in. And that is going to be our contorni.